EU won't pursue harsh divorce settlement because Brexit is punitive enough. Here are the EU's negotiation principles at a glance. Donald Tusk says the EU won't pursue a punitive divorce settlement with the UK because Brexit is punitive enough. The European Council president said the UK will have to wait to start negotiating a trade deal until after the divorce deal has made sufficient progress. And he said the idea Theresa May sought to use international terror security as a bargaining chip in the negotiations must be a misunderstanding. In draft negotiation guidelines issued to the 27 remaining member states today, Mr. Tusk announced a phased approach to negotiations. He spoke firmly in a press conference in Valletta, Malta, insisting parallel negotiations will not happen. He said, "We treat the principles announced today as fundamental and will stand by them." And he said reciprocal enforceable guarantees must be agreed for EU citizens in the UK and British citizens abroad. Here's the main points of the negotiation guidelines at a glance. Britain will not be allowed the same rights and benefits of the single market as a full member. There can be no cherry-picking of the four freedoms. The Union will negotiate as a single entity. There will be no individual negotiations with member states. The objective of Phase 1 of the negotiations will be to ensure an orderly withdrawal. Priorities will be to manage disentangling Britain from EU laws and treaties, providing clarity and certainty to businesses and citizens, to arrange reciprocal enforceable guarantees to EU citizens in the UK and British citizens abroad, ensuring Britain complies with all financial obligations. The EU will not accept a hard border between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. Mr. Tusk said the negotiations would be difficult, complex and somewhat confrontational, and said he planned to visit Theresa May in London before the European Council meeting in April. A government spokesperson said, "These are draft guidelines, and we look forward to beginning negotiations once they have been formally agreed by the 27 member states. It is clear both sides wish to approach these talks constructively, and as the Prime Minister said this week, wish to ensure a deep and special partnership between the UK and the European Union."